So should we be concerned about CERN? So I was told by my guides not to remote view CERN. I was going to remote view CERN, but they were saying there's too much interference with a lot of people talking about it, a lot of people trying to tune in to CERN or to remote view CERN. So CERN is the super collider. So yeah, it's a really interesting time, isn't it? So when trying to remote view and tune into CERN, there's still a lot of interdimensional lower entities. What I was tuning into is they are on high alert at the moment because they're trying to stop information getting out. So my guides told me to view CERN from a higher perspective. So start from source and then ask the wisdom keepers to show us the wider picture without disinformation and distortion. Because yeah, sometimes when you are remote viewing something that has happened or something quite big, you can feel all of the collective consciousness of humanity and other beings, and it's widespread beyond the universe. Everyone's like, "Ooh, what just happened? There's something going on." They can feel this kind of energy burst, this big bubble happening. So when you're trying to remote view from the human consciousness or from a lower energetic resonant frequency, sometimes you'll get really distorted information. So yeah, I mean, not saying that my information is true either. I'm just saying that I just got told by my guides, my higher self source, to expand my consciousness and almost still remote viewing, but remote viewing from a high perspective, like a really expanded awareness. So yeah, so for those of you that don't know what CERN is, it's a large hadron collider. So they've just shut it down June 29th, 2026. They began this shutdown. So the facility is near Geneva, France, Switzerland. So it will remain offline until 2030. Apparently, this is just what I've Googled. For major maintenance and overhauls to become the high luminosity LHC, so boosting its collision power and data output. Oh my good grief. I mean, what do we do here on Earth? So everything is an experiment and an experience, isn't it? So it's meant to go on for roughly 4 years. So 2030. So engineers will remove and replace 1.2 kilometres of the 27-kilometre accelerator with new advanced superconducting magnets. So the goal is, this is what is coming from, again, Google, this one's not from me. So the high luminosity upgrade will increase the particle collision rate by a factor of 10, enabling scientists to study the Higgs boson in greater detail and search for clues about dark matter and the early universe. So yeah, super interesting, isn't it? So before I did the higher perspective of remote viewing, I tuned in a bit and I saw that they had actually been asked to take it down. There has been higher beings of light that have asked, have instructed for the lower entities to take down CERN. But of course, these lower beings are really trying to control still. They know they're losing. They're just doing the last ditch efforts to try and stop our ascension, stop us from our evolutionary path, but they cannot stop us. So the false matrix, just something to add, what I call the false matrix, and other people do, but the false matrix is tiny. Like what we're living in is tiny compared to the rest of the universe, compared to the divine universe, where it's huge, it's expansive, it's I mean, absolutely amazing. So we're living in a little pea size. I mean, that's just me saying. I'm not saying literally pea size. It could be. Where scientists say there's if you shoved us back in, we could end up being in a little pea size, but there's so much more out there, and we feel like our world is really big and the false matrix is big and it's controlled and taken over, but it's not. It's tiny. It's nothing. They're trying to control something that is so small. They're trying to control humanity more than Earth. They can always create another reality, but they need us to power it. We're like the batteries. We are powering the false matrix. So what my guides were showing me is it's like, I don't know if you've seen Loki. So Loki is part of the Marvel Avengers. Loki was always the naughty one, Thor's brother. And they came out with Loki's own TV series. It's on Disney, and Disney has done some very interesting things. A lot of stuff that you'll see in the movies and TV shows is hidden in plain sight. It's like Hydra, which was a Marvel Hydra, all the underground stuff that's going on, like real dodgy stuff. Like they just show it in plain sight. They show it in movies and TV, and even celebrities will tell us the truth, but we'll all laugh and think, no, that can't be real. It really can't be real. But honestly, Loki, when I watched Loki, I was like, oh my gosh. So Loki, it's about the time variance authority, and they prune people. So they get rid of timelines and they prune people. So that's getting rid of people. I mean, we've seen a lot of, scientists and things go missing or gone. A lot of people have gone missing over the years. So yeah, the guides are showing it's like they prune people, and on Loki they say they send them to the void. But the void, in my perspective, is this most beautiful, it's like this nothing space where there's every possibility, every opportunity. It's where the light and dark meet. It's just the most incredible place, but on TV they're trying to make it look bad, like a bad place where you don't want to go to the void because it's bad and it's negative. But it's in real life, from my perspective, my opinion, it's not bad. It's incredible. But yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have watched Loki, but it just shows how all the timelines get taken over or get changed, or if they don't like something, they try and prune it. So this was my channeled message. So I went to source first. So I did a clear waterfall of source energy, cleansing, clearing, releasing all old energy with consciousness attached, and then I got sent to the wisdom keepers. So I'll read out my message. So this is, take it or leave it, obviously. I'm still in a human body, so there's only so much I can bring in as well. I have my own belief systems which do affect my channeling. So, but I try to go as neutral as I can, but I hear so much that sometimes we get swayed, don't we? Channel message. So it has been, so the Cern, I asked what's going on with Cern. So Cern has been used to control the timelines, but humans themselves have the power within to override any timeline. This is where the Mandela effect comes in often, along with other reasons, but a major part of the Mandela effect is humanity refusing to be controlled. So humanity is remembering timelines that these negative entities tried to erase. So yeah, what they were saying was the Mandela effect. There are a lot of different reasons for the Mandela effect, but sometimes the lower entities will try and erase a timeline, but a majority of us will still remember the old timeline. Like I always remember the one when I knew that Nelson Mandela passed away. in prison, but then so many people then he didn't, he was still alive, but then so many people remember him dying, but I don't remember him dying. A lot of us remember him still being alive. So that's quite often the lower entities have tried to cut a timeline, but so many of us will refuse to get rid of that timeline. So we hold on to the timeline, and then we create two timelines, two simultaneous, I can't even say it, earth words, man. Two existing timelines. So yeah, it's crazy. And so we've been having more Mandela effects. It's not just the super collider that kind of messes with it. They've got other ways of doing it as well. And we're doing it ourselves because we're the ones creating new timelines as well. So yeah, there's just so much going on. So the channeled message, so the dark energy, as you may call it, created CERN as a containment unit to keep you in lower frequencies, lower states of mind and lower being. They were only allowed to do this by, they did it through manipulating your free will. So they have been asked to shut this down. So they've been asked to shut it down by higher beings that have visited your planet. It is shutting down, but this does not mean that they have surrendered. They can see you they can see you are ascending, and the solar flash ascension point is near. They are wanting to upgrade the systems of CERN and make it more powerful to lower your energy. This can only happen if you live in fear. This can only happen if you believe that it can. If you become and allow your true light to shine, to be yourselves, to step into sovereignty, then you are unstoppable. It is time for humanity to step into your knowing. You have always been loved, guided, and supported. This is your time to rise. Do not let fear take you over. This is a mere illusion. The false matrix does not control you. It never has. I'll repeat that. It never has controlled you. Step into the knowing that you deserve more, that your true alignment is abundance, unconditional love, and goodness. Focus on the peace within you. Shift out of survival. You do not have to fight for food or fresh water. You do not have to fight for clean air or money to buy nice things. You have always been and always will be abundant. The false matrix system is a series of mazes to confuse and elude you. It is your perception of it that is creating reality. The false matrix does not contain power. You are the power source. Shift your power towards what you want. There are more things happening behind the scenes that are supporting your ascension. You have the love and light of Source, the higher realms and cosmic alignment. Tune into the resonant frequencies of your soul. You are far stronger than you know. Trust and believe in oneself is very important at this time. Do not hold back your true self. Do not be shy or afraid to speak your truth. Do not question your inner knowing. Do not dim your light. Do not be afraid. You have never been controlled and never will be. It is an illusion that you have been controlled. Tune into your heart portal. Ask for higher light guidance whenever you need it. This experience, when tuning in, should feel soft, loving, kind, caring, and knowing. So when you're tuning in and asking for advice, for support, for guidance, for wisdom, for clarity, it shouldn't feel like stress, fear, doubt, or anxiety. So it should feel like a calming presence that comes in for guidance and support. You can tell the difference of the lower entities and the higher beings of light and source. There's a difference. If it feels like anxiety, then you might have to realign and adjust yourself, tune into your heart, and ask for pure light and love. So the higher realms are saying, we believe in you. This is your time to shine. Okay, so we do not need to be afraid. We do not need to dim our light. We need to be our true selves, bring in our true power, which is unconditional love. We are guided, we are supported, we are amazing. We are not controlled. We are the ones creating timelines. We are the ones creating shifts in our realities. We are professional quantum leapers. We are professional creators. Now it's time to focus on what do we want to create. Some people call it New Earth, 5D, higher frequencies, whatever we want to call it. What do you want to bring in that is good for you, that feels good, that feels in alignment, that supports others, that rises you up so that you get out of survival mode, you get into thriving, and you bring in the money, the love, the wellness, everything that you deserve. So it's really our time, guys. We've got this. We don't need to worry about what these lower entities are doing. We observe them and we say, hey, I'm not playing your game anymore. I am all that is, and I am going to shine my light. So I love you guys so much. Have the most amazing, incredible day, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye for now.